Hello everybody, it's your boy TapMana, and today we are opening an Innistrad Crimson VOW pre-release kit. Now, I did have access to this last week, but it's been a crazy 2 weeks, and I've been uploading ASMR decks every other week, and in between those weeks, every other week, I'm opening packs. So this just happened to fall on the week after, and as promised, many of you have been asking about Crimson VOW, and without further ado, I'm just naturally opening the pack here. So, yeah, let's give a pause so that we can do the intro. Okay, I hope everyone's week is going well. I hope, feel free to let me know in the comments how you're doing. It's been a very busy time here, ramping up more content. Gonna experiment and try to do 2 videos a week so that both we can do pack openings and ASMR deck openings. But I want to get at least a few videos recorded so that I can give you guys some consistency while we experiment with that and see if it's possible. And on other news, Patreon's kicked up. I've already got a couple patrons signed up. Thank you so much, by the way, for those of you who signed up. And yeah, let's get right into this pack. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited for this set. Let's see. Let's look at this a little bit closer. It says for 13 and up. We can take a nice view of the art for those of you who may not have access to the pre-release kit for whatever reason. I hope this is a good avenue that you can use to just have somewhat of an experience with it. I do like to give away these packs that I open. I try to do it as often, if not every time. So if you do want to go ahead and enter to win this Innistrad Crimson VOW pre-release kit that I'll be opening today, all you have to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Any comment. It could be your favorite card. I try to theme them, but I really just like interacting with you in general. So, you could just let me know how your day goes. Just know that when you're commenting and if you like and subscribe, I'll announce a winner at the end of the next video that I do for pack openings. So that's approximately 2 weeks from today's viewing. I believe should be 12 to 13 days actually, but anyways, for those of you who want it, here's the arena card. Voila. Thank you. You're welcome. And look at this nice little bat separator, this bat token separator right here. Jody Muir. That's pretty cool. Sorry if I mispronounced her name, Jody. Nice little divider there. And then we have our token. Let's see if we can roll a number. I'm going to go for number 13. Ah, it's right out of frame, but it's 15. Rerolls. 6. Okay, it wasn't going to be. All right, so there's our dice. We got our arena token. We'll set that there. We didn't really get a good look at it. I was going way too fast. I'm really excited. Look at this. Okay, I didn't notice that. See, this is why we got to slow down and smell the roses, because if you take a nice look at this dice, or this die, there's speckled blue in it. I thought it was just green, but there's speckled blue in it. Wow. And there's that bat. Look at that. It's like a mirror. Anyways, yeah, again, I hope everyone's having a great week so far. I hope you're having a good day. I guess we didn't reveal, or I didn't mean to not hide this, but I guess here's our pre-release pack foil. And it's a 6/6 flying demon, Dreadfest Demon. At the beginning of your end step, sacrifice a non-demon creature. If you do, create a copy that's of Dreadfast Demon. Oh, that's pretty OP. That's pretty cool. I mean, for the 7-drop, you better be getting something juicy like that. And what else did we miss in here? Oh, yeah, before we open packs, we're going to look at the cool thing here. The Binding Vows of Olivia Voldaren, Edgar Markov. Oh, yeah, they're doing a wedding. That's right. Look how romantic that is. All that blood. That's stark. I'm not going to read it. I'm going to leave you to the screen read it. Okay, you twist my arm. The bride pledges her heart to the groom, and his undying affection to her. Blood and famine, violence and peace. In eternal life and through moment's struggle, the two shall rule this land until its people are no more. The heron's blood make it so. That was romantic. Romantic and dark. Okay. Wow. And pack time. I try to keep this deck, or this set, a mystery. So I don't know the crazy cards. I do know that there's box toppers in the boxes, which I'm going to try to open. I mean, we'll see about that. I don't know. But yeah, Edgar Markov is on the front, so I'm going to assume that that's one of the big hits here. Either way, I just want it to be more organic. I didn't want to spoil myself with too much from the set, but I did play pre-release just last night. Well, not a pre-release. I played a sealed with some friends, so that's different. But I got to do it with this set, and it was extremely fun. I hope you in the audience are able to enjoy this as well, whether with friends or at your local game store or online in arena and whatever avenue you have. This is a really fun set, in my opinion. We have our sleeves ready to go. Opening pack one. First pack magic, yeah? We're going to slow roll this pack. One thing I do know about this set is that I believe the rares are in the front, so nope. I guess it depends what kind of pack you get, because the packs I were getting, the packs I had, the rares were in the front. So in this case, makes me wonder what source I had them from. All right. Oh, Heron's Blessed, Heron Blessed Geist. Speaking of herons. Kessig Flame Breather. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Ooh. I could see this going really well in a few decks, especially in Commander. Cradle of Safety. Enchant creature you control. It enters the battlefield, and enchant creature gains hexproof until the end of the turn, and it gets a +1/+1. It's flash. I see, that's cool. I mean, you're giving it a permanent +1/+1, but this isn't like a sorcery and instant that just gives that creature a counter, and like a +1/+1 counter. And anyways, recycling. Vampire Slayer. This is cool. Look at that right there. You can see this this Vampire Slayer just did their work. 2-drop, and whenever it deals damage to a vampire, destroy it. That's pretty awesome in my opinion. I like stuff like that. I'm really excited about this vampire set. I would love to open some collector's packs on this channel, and if that's possible, I will. I'll try to give away some of those. I don't know if I can give all of them away, but I've done it before, so. Bramble Armor. Diagraph Scavenger. Flourishing Hunter. Sanctify, which I love because you're destroying a target artifact or enchantment, but you're gaining 3 life. Same, but it's a sorcery. So disenchant you can do at instant speed. Sanctify is sorcery speed, but you're gaining the life. So if you're a little patient, or if you have the space, gain that life, right? Daybreak Combatants. He's like, yeah. How to do that? Yeah, yeah. All right, I had to do the sound effect for those two. Kindly Ancestor. And this has a disturb cost, so if it's played from the graveyard for its disturb cost, it actually becomes an enchantment aura and gives the target creature lifelink. And if it would be put into the graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. And we're at our first set of uncommons. We have a Fleeting Spirit. Exile 3 cards from your graveyard. Fleeting Spirit gains first strike until the end of the turn. You can discard a card to exile it and return it to the battlefield under its controllers at the beginning of its next end step. That would go well in a Flicker deck. I like that. I know a couple Spirit decks that can go into. Rending Flame. That's our second uncommon of this first pack that we're slow rolling. It deals 5 damage, target creature or planeswalker. If that permanent is a spirit, it also deals 2 damage to that permanent's controller. So a little Spirit Hate right there. Speaking of little Spirit Hate, we're back to this one's sandwiched in between 2 spirits, ironically. Gutter Skulker. Can't be blocked unless it's attacking, as long as it's attacking alone. Ooh, I like that actually. And it turns into a gutter shortcut. But we just already jumped into our rare, and it's a nice land. I have not seen this land. It's a Voldarin Estate. You can tap it for a colorless. You can tap, pay 1, and get 1 color of any color, as long as it's meant to cast a vampire spell. Or you can tap 5, create a blood token. Blood tokens are not so great in Commander, but the possibilities are endless. I think if you really utilize Madness, it can be worked anywhere. But I can see this working really well in Limited. per recommendations of friends. And the crazy lands here. I love these lands. Love-hate relationship between these. Is this one etched? No, this one's just flat. But yeah, I mean, that is a creepy swamp, wouldn't you say? That is a beautiful swamp. Meant to be swamp, if anything. We have a wolf token, and then a day and night token. All right, we can speed up these packs just a little bit. I hope you guys are enjoying the episode so far. I'm trying to keep this up. Normally I've been doing these on Fridays, but sometimes I drop them on Saturday. But I do want to let you know that I am on it, and I will try to create a more solid schedule that you can just rely on. But regardless, I am dropping something every week, and that's going without saying right now for sure. That's what we have an Abrade, which is a great instant. Piercing Light, Lacerate Flesh, Cruel Witness, Nature's Embrace, Pointed Discussion, Bramble Armor, Gluttonous Guest, Ceremonial Knife, Wary Prisoner. And before we get into the uncommons, I'm curious, if any of you are playing Commander heavily, how do you feel about playing proxies? Have you played a full proxy deck? How do you feel about others playing proxies against your decks? This is just a random question I had that just ran through my mind right now. I just wanted to ask you all and see what you think about that. I mean, there's no wrong answer here. I think it's really, truly preference. I played a proxy deck, a couple proxy decks in the last week or two, and I had a lot of fun. I mean, it wasn't Magic that's necessarily accessible to me, or even Commander legal, I even believe, but it was really fun to try something different as far as CEDH goes, or proxy deck building. But it was very interesting. I'm just going to say that it was very, very interesting. We're into the uncommons now. For our second pack, we have a Lunar Rejection, Undead Butler. Ooh, I like the Undead Butler. This one's interesting. When it enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards. When it dies, you may exile it. When you do, return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Such an just such a fancy looking team of ghouls right here. If you're watching this instead of just listening, you can look at the art and just, you know what I mean. I mean, they all concur with that main Undead Butler. Wolfkin Outcast. This spell costs 2 less to cast if you control a wolf or werewolf. It is a 7-drop, 1 green, or 6-drop, 1 green, 5 colorless. And it turns into a Wedding Crasher. Yeah! Whenever a Wedding Crasher or another wolf or werewolf you control dies, draw a card. So we'll put that last uncommon for that pack. And then we have a Falcon Wreath Forebear. Flying 3/1. It can't block. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create a blood token. That's cool for 3-drop, and then you can tap a swamp and sacrifice 2 blood tokens, and you can turn it from your graveyard to the battlefield. Yeah, that's cool. We have a Voldaren Estate, Falcon Wreath Forebear. Can we keep up the vampires? I want to get us all rare vampires. That'd be really cool, right? And then we have our non-etched Mountain, the love-hate relationship between it looking just all black and white. I like that they're making more of an effort to make it more red, to make the red pop out more, to make the artwork seem more like a mountain, because it is in black and white, and that does kind of give a swampish feel to it. And then we have a human token, a day and night token. Third pack in. But yes, for those of you who don't know, I just want to say thank you for those, for everyone who's just been following and liking, sharing, doing whatever you do to help this channel out, because I love doing this. I love doing the giveaways. I love doing openings, checking out the new sets, sharing the love. It's just what I'm really into. So if you feel like you like the content, feel free to drop a like or a dislike. If you think I need an improvement, you know, I'll look at it and think maybe it's not a troll. Maybe someone says I need to work on it, you know. I did get some feedback the other day from one of our patrons, and I took it. And I think I'm going to apply it, so you might see it applied at this next ASMR deck opening. We have a Gift of Fangs as our enchantment aura. That's cool, because I'm going to stop and look at this card. And you get it's an enchantment aura for 1-drop. You know, I like them 1-drops. It gets a +2/+2 as long as it's a vampire. Otherwise, it gets a -2/-2. So this, I see actually being really cool in just a vampire-themed deck. Obviously, that's what it's for. Yes, took some advice from a patron. It was pretty useful, so I'm going to apply it in this next ASMR deck opening. I hope you all enjoy the different format that I'm going to go with on that one, or how I change it up. But yes, if you do want to support the channel on the next level, beyond liking, feel free to join me on Patreon. It's in the link tree below. I just created it a little over than a week ago. I'm creating content for it as we speak throughout the week, and I'll be uploading our first round here in this upcoming weekend. So hope you're all excited for that, and there'll be updates there pertaining to updates on this channel. So all good stuff. It's all gonna feel exclusive. That's the hope. Infestation Expert. This is interesting. It's 5-drop, 1 green, 4 colorless. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, create a 1/1 green insect creature token, and then it transforms whenever it's nightbound. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, it creates 2, and it's a 4/5 werewolf. So that's why you got a scientist werewolf there, basically. Human werewolf. I liked it. I like it. And then we have our Kessig Wolf Rider. It's a 1-drop human knight, 1/2 menace. You can tap 2, 1 red, and you can exile 3 cards from your graveyard and create a 3/2 red wolf creature token. Very cool. I could see that working really well in a sealed or in a draft of some sort, just right there. And then you got that value. And then we have an island. I like how this is changing up. And it's, yeah, we have one of every color so far. We have a swamp, we have a mountain, and then we have an island. And then another token here, not really a useful one. That one we'll throw away, and we'll toss that. And we're on our 4th pack in. Let's see here, you might hear the background here. People are driving out in the apartment that I'm staying in, so apologize for that. And then we have our Kessig Flame Breather. We'll go ahead and speed through these ones. I want to see what we get in the uncommon section, because these uncommons have been seeming pretty dang effective in my opinion. Another Gift of Fangs, that's cool. Blood Servitor, Siphon Essence, Fearful Villager. All right, back to the uncommons. I can't believe I overlooked this, by the way. We're gonna go back and just appreciate the Evolving Wilds we have here. Bad Boy MTG, no. These are crazy value. So if you want to pick up my Evolving Wilds for a nice clean bill, hit me up. Sawblade Singer. Lantern of the Lost. That's cool. When it enters the battlefield, exile target card from graveyard. And then you can tap 1 and tap it, and then exile all cards from all graveyards, then draw a card. Woo! That is mean. I like that. That is extra mean. That needs to be played. Whoever gets this, please play it. An Alluring Suitor. We have a vampire Alluring Suitor. When you attack with exactly 2 creatures, you can transform this vampire into the Deadly Dancer vampire. When this creature transforms into Deadly Dancer, add 2 red mana. Until the end of the turn, you don't lose mana as steps and phases ends. Wow. There's more to it. You can tap 2 red and give it and another target creature each get a +1/+0 until the end of the turn. It's literally as it sounds. I'm not surprised that's not a rare, actually, for 3-drop. Dying to Serve. We have those same Undying Butlers. Whenever you discard 1 or more cards, create a tapped 2/2 black zombie creature token. This ability only triggers once each turn. Okay, that last part made this just way... It nerfed it. It had to have nerfed it. Anything more would just make this ridiculously broken. So let's put that away. And we have a Plains now. Wow, we're really... Did they intentionally put 1 of every color in these pre-release packs? That's excellent. Look at that crazy Plains right there. So dramatic. So dramatic. Just, wow. All right, and then we have a foil. I don't think we've pulled a foil out of this yet, and an insect token, but our foil is a Fierce Retribution with Cleave. You may cast a spell for its cleave cost. If you do, remove words in the square brackets. Destroy target creature or target attacking creature if you have the brackets on. We'll keep that in our little foil pile. Dang, 20 minutes into this video already, and we're only 4 packs in. So we're now on our 5th pack in, and I will try to speed it along. I just get caught up. So these are new cards to me, so I'm trying to really soak it in more. Got slightly distracted by the vehicle. It happens. So we have, what do we have here? What's the juice? Oh, okay, first let's look at this art. Very interesting. We have an alchemist retrieval. Imagining opening a book and that thing pops out. Mind Leech Ghoul, Chill of the Grave, Valdrin Epicure. Neat. If you're not refining your tastes, what's the point of living forever? Very, very well-made point, Vampire. Hookhand Mariner actually transforms into a 6/4 werewolf that can't be blocked with creatures by power 2 or less. So no small fries are getting in the way of that big cheese right there. Markov Purifier is our first in common for this pack. A nice 2/3 lifelink for a 3-drop, Orzhov, and 1 colorless. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, you can pay 2, and if you do, draw a card. That's useful. I like that. You don't have to be a monarch to get that draw. And then you have Dawnheart Geist. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you gain 2 life. Wow, that's awesome. I want one. This is going to our winner, though. Again, I'll be announcing the winner of this pack opening. And the next pack opening, which is going to be just short of 2 weeks for our next Crimson Vow opening. I'll be announcing the winner at the end of that video, just like I'm going to be announcing the winner of our last pack opening on this video at the end of these pack openings. So, Foreboding Statue is our next uncommon, and then another Kessig Wolf Rider. Womp womp. Sorry, you have 2 Kessig Wolf Riders, which if you're making a standard deck, it actually might be very awesome. And then we have a forest completing our set of pretty cool lands. Got another daytime token there, and let's take a look at these lands that we've collected. Am I right? Am I right? Cool, right? Yeah, we gotta highlight those. Let's highlight those. We got one of every color there. Last pack magic. Can we get last pack magic? Shout out to Leonhardt for giving me that idea, last pack magic. Leonhardt does Pokemon pack openings, sometimes does giveaways, but really contributes a lot to mental health awareness and the community. So thank you, Leonhardt, for doing that. It's highly appreciated of you. I love Pokemon. I don't have a huge collection. It's all old, beat up stuff, but maybe we'll look at it one day. Who knows? Nurturing Presence. We'll slow roll this last pack since it's last pack magic. Falcon Wreath, Celebrants, Wretched Throng, Heron Blessed Geist, Aim for the Head, Maldgraf Millipede, Undying Malice, great card by the way, Valdarin Epicure, so much taste, Traveling Minister, 1/1, tap, and then target creature gets a +1/+0 until the end of the turn. You gain 1 life, activate only as a sorcery. And Desperate Farmer. Oh, that's cool. 3-drop, lifelink, 2/2. And when it dies, you can transform it into a human knight. Oh, that's cool. The Desperate Farmer turned into a human knight. Turns into a 4/3 lifelink. And our first uncommon for the last pack magic that we have is Screaming Swarm. 4/4 flying for a 6-drop. Not going to get into that. Markov Retribution. Fell Stinger. That's cool. It's a 3/2 Death Touch exploit, and when it so exploit is when this creature enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a creature. When Fell Stinger exploits a creature, target player draws 2 cards and then loses 2 life. So I think that's cool. And a rare is Dorothea, Vengeful Victim. It's a 4/4 flying spirit, and when it attacks or blocks, sacrifice it at the end of combat. Okay, what are we doing here? It's a 2-drop. You get your 4/4 flying, and you get an attack in or a block, but it has Disturb. What does the Disturb do? Enchant creature. Whenever this creature attacks, create a 4/4 white spirit creature token with flying that's tapped and attacking. Sacrifice that creature at the end of combat, and if Dorothea's Retribution would be put anywhere from a graveyard, instead exile it. That is cool. I needed something cool to go with that Disturb, and it really, really showed out for me. Thank you. Thank you for not being a dud. Oh my goodness. And it has a sweet island to go behind it. Jeez. Look at the beauty behind that. Wow. And we have a board token and a day and night token. And as promised, we're going to go ahead and announce the winner of our, I believe it was a Midnight Hunt collector pack, along with a bunch of draft packs from our last opening 2 weeks ago. Congratulations, Robert Johnsfield. You've been a great subscriber. Thank you for everyone leaving comments. Please congratulate Robert Johnsfield. And again, if I'm mispronouncing that, I'm so sorry. But I have contact information on my About Me, also in the link tree. Feel free to contact me in any way you feel comfortable. Email is best, so I can point out, just let me know in the subject line, and we'll go ahead and get that package out to you. Again, if anyone who chooses not to want to win and you want to give it to someone else, I'm happy to announce that winner or find another way to provide that giveaway. But yes, thank you everyone for watching so far. Again, congratulations, Robert Johnsfield. Here, I'll go ahead and wrap that package up here for you. And so next week, we're going to be doing red-black Rakdos ASMR deck build. So be on the lookout for that. That's going to be Friday or Saturday. Yes, yesterday is when I intended to open to send this video out, which would have been Friday. So it's Saturday today as you're seeing this. Sorry for the tardiness on that, but yes, feel free to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you want to win these packs, and I'll announce a winner based off of that in my next pack opening video. Thank you everyone for your time. Feel free to check out the link tree for the Patreon. Feel free to support however you feel comfortable. You're greatly appreciated. You guys are all awesome. I'll end my turn there, and I pass.